The power dies between heartbeats. Then the footsteps start on the roof above floor 7, slow, circling. Ceiling tiles sift dust like breath held too long. Emergency LEDs bleed weak red into the hall. Monitors hiccup, give up, and the cardiac wing forgets its own rhythm. My radio clicks and hisses once, like a throat clearing in the dark. Mercy Tower has no floor 8. Everyone says it like a prayer. 7, then roof. We do not talk about the night they sealed the stairs. We do not ask who walks up there when the lights go out. Alex to 7 West says the intercom, except it is my voice even though my thumb is not on the button. Code black. All staff remain on unit. I press the desk lamp switch. Nothing. The elevator across the nurses' station breathes, starts, stops, like it cannot decide what hunger to feed. In room 714, a metronome beep demotes to a drip. I think of my mother sleeping 2 doors down, oxygen whispering at her nostrils, and how I told her the storm was nothing. The footsteps pace directly above the station. Slow. Hail, two, hail, two. Water in the ceiling grid patters with them, as if each step pushes rain through paper. They turn the corner overhead and track towards 7 South. Patients call out, confused voices trimmed to silhouettes. A baby cries where there should be no babies. Nia from Nights appears in the red wash like someone printed her into the dark. Backup should have kicked by now, she says. We both look up when the steps stop cold over us. Roof hatches locked. I say, not sure who I am reassuring. There's no one up there. The intercom pops. A woman's voice, flat with hurt and echo, says, Nurse. Then again softer, Nurse. It is my mother's voice when she was 30 and not sick. Nia squeezes my arm. Do not answer back, she whispers. They look for the one who answers. The CCTV on the wall breathes to life on a backup I didn't know existed. One camera sees the helipad, gray on black, rain knitting sideways. No one is there. But wet half-moons appear and disappear in slow arcs, prints without feet to make them. The microphone picks up a hollow tap moving left, then right, then nearer the roof door. I take the mag light. The beam paints a column of dust. The stairwell door to roof R is painted shut from the outside, but the inside latch still shivers like it is listening. The sign we leave as a joke is not funny tonight. If you hear them above 7, count your steps and keep counting. The steps move as I move. Down the hall they wheel in a perfect slow mimic. When I stop they stop. When I breathe they take my breath and give back the quiet version of it. I pass 712, 710, 708, and the intercom lifts a recorded welcome on its own. Mercy Tower thanks you for your patience. The voice detunes, slows, then says my name like it forgot it and had to read it from my badge. At 7:06 the ceiling jitter taps. Fine grit falls into my hair. Something presses low enough to bow a panel. My mother's laugh skates thin through the duct. Alejandro, she says, the way she did when I was 8 and skipping steps I was supposed to take one by one. The maintenance closet holds a key box nailed shut by a tired conscience. The padlock has no keyhole anymore, only a mouth of solder. Someone wrote under it in pencil back after the fire. Don't forget. The writing looks like mine, but I never wrote it. The radio says, friendly, Alex, do not open the hatch. The voice belongs to Leon, who taught me nights, who talked me through panic with cheap coffee and worse jokes, who died last winter 3 floors down walking the stairwell in a storm exactly like this one. Keep the lights on and leave, he says, almost amused. You remember the rule. There are no lights, I say, and say it to no one, because the radio is dead again and the hallway hums as if someone has put a wire in the walls and plucked it. From 702 comes a soft plea. My second nurse. The old woman whispers, the one who never asks for anyone. Nia's rule card curls in my pocket like a vein of paper heat. If they ask for the second nurse, leave the lights on and leave. We left the lights on. We did not leave. I reach the door labeled Roof Access B. It has been painted over 5 times. The paint peels like cold skin. Beneath it a brass plate reads 8. The plate is supposed to be gone. Everyone swears it was scraped off after the fire. The steps above me stop right here and weight sinks into the plaster as if a person has decided to kneel, ear to ear with mine through the ceiling. I push my ear to the paint. It is warm. Breath moves on the far side, slow, patient, kind. Someone hums a lullaby through wood. Mom! I do not mean to say it. The mag light trembles in my teeth. The hallway swims, red leaking out, black folding in. The CCTV goes grainy, rolls, and catches an image as the lightning outside thinks about being brave. On the helipad there is a wheelchair. It wasn't there before. Its wheels glisten as if someone just rolled it across a wet sky. The knob in my hand remembers a shape and loosens under my palm even though there is a bolt through it. The bolt slides back with a patient metal sigh like someone very tired deciding to forgive you. Cold air pours around my ankles from under a door to the roof that should open outward but feels like it opens in. Don't, Nia says from somewhere behind me. Her shoes squeak. If you open it, it makes you a floor. The footsteps pick up again. Faster now. They circle and circle over my head, then stop, then begin to count. 1, 2, 3. They are not words but wait. 4, 5. They press numbers into me. On the intercom, a stranger's calm voice begins reading 5-digit groups, each punctuated by my name. The carrier tone shivers. The building turns into a radio. The helipad camera shows rain blown flat. Then, for a heartbeat, a woman stands where the chair was and turns toward the lens with a face I know more than my own. Leave the lights on and leave. Leon repeats. So close now I think I feel his ungloved hand on the bone of my shoulder. Do not let them line your head up with the door. My mother on the roof says, please. The word is not for me. It is for whatever is walking her. The mag light dies in my hand with a squeal like a bat. In the sudden wet dark, the roof door unlatches the rest of the way by itself. The smell that falls through is hot tar, Penny's warmed milk. The footsteps start down the other side of the threshold. Not hurried, counting me, learning my pace so it can wear it. I slam the door. The bolt bites. The breath on the other side does not change. It has all night and all the nights after. The red emergency LED nearest me goes out. The next follows. The hallway is a zipper coming open from far away. All at once the ceiling over 700 forgives. Bows tears. A bare soul presses through tile like a face through water and lands on the floor with a quiet sigh. Another follows. Wet footprints move toward me in a double line, but the air above them is empty. Nia whispers my name in the black. We do not have a roof, she says, a tear and a laugh in it. We have a floor that learned to walk. The last emergency light dies. The building inhales. In the useless reflection of the roof door's window, I see us both, my mother and me, upside down, one above the other like two rooms that forgot which way is down. She raises a hand. I raise mine. Between our palms, the wood warms, thins. The footsteps stop in front of me. A voice that uses mine but is patient where I am not leans very close to the crack and says, in the most ordinary tone I have ever heard, open. I do.